Hello everyone, let's start our week off by becoming a little more fabulous today. Flowing Wells Fashion has their annual fashion show Fusion coming up, and we get to see an example of what will be on the catwalk now. Kimberly Lloyd has brought us several models today, and Kimberly, we're going to see the gorgeous models in a moment, yes. But let's chit chat about the actual show a little bit. Fusion, what does that mean, or why is that the title?
Several years ago, before we did the first show, the seniors were trying to come up with a catchy name because we knew we wanted to kind of build a brand and use that. And as they were looking, Fusion is bringing together of different elements to make something new. So bringing together the fabric, the pattern to create a brand new garment. So Fusion it is.
Fusion is beautiful. I think that's a great name. And so you were speaking about the students. How much experience do they have usually going into the show?
Well, I have first year through fourth year students, and really about 95% of my first year students have never sewn.
Wow.
So they start out completely knowing not how to use the sewing machine, so they have to learn all that, but yet they create a garment that they will be modeling in the show. And then I have fourth year seniors who are going to be presenting collections this year.
Wow,
so,
full collections.
Yes.
Interesting. And so I know we're talking about, you know, all the way from first year to fourth year and collections. How many garments do you think we'll end up seeing?
This year there's going to be about 145.
Wow.
So all made by students.
And I'm assuming with 145 garments, there's going to be several different types. Would you be able to categorize how many types we'll be able to see?
Well, in first year, I've got like 88 first year students this year, and they had a choice of about 6 different garments to choose from, and you'll see one of those in a minute. But then we have Recycle Redesign, the White Dress Project, evening wear, red dress formals, into the collections.
So we will see different types, we will see a lot of different outfits. And like you were saying, whether it's from first year to fourth year, whether it's collections, these, we want to emphasize, these are completely from their passion, their ideas, their designs.
They are. They choose the fabrics. Some of the advanced students create their own patterns. It's just how they put it together with the styling, and it's their total. One of the dresses you'll see today, it just totally represents the person who did it.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see which one you're specifically talking about. And the class itself, kind of tell me a little bit more what type of, you know, students want to get involved, or how this all works out and what they learn along the way. Right.
There's a real mix of students who take the class. Some who absolutely know they want to go into fashion. Some think it's just, you know, exciting to learn to sew. I have some senior boys this year. It's the first year they've taken the class, and they have said, we wish we would have taken it more. Because we talk about the business end of it, how to create your own collection. But so much of what we do emphasizes good quality construction. Because even if you go into the retail part of it, you have to know what makes a good garment.
So do you think some students get in because they do want to be fashion designers, that is their avenue, but some want to get into different aspects?
Absolutely. The fashion industry is so varied. You know, the young ladies who are here today are modeling for us because we have a whole group of girls who are our models. So the advanced students, they actually fit these garments to the models. So they're getting that real life experience. They could do alterations. They could do custom garments. I have had students do custom prom dresses for other of their classmates. So, yeah.
Well, I think they're very lucky to have this available at Flowing Wells. So we've talked a lot about them. So let's actually take a look at some of the looks. Let's have our first model come out.
This is Cassidy, and she's actually wearing, this is one of the first year projects made by one of my students, Perla. And this off the shoulder top, it's like all the rage this spring. You're seeing it everywhere. Some of them made the top, some did a dress, some even did a romper version of it. So they have that choice of choosing from those patterns, and then they get to pick their own fabric. So like Perla added the little lace trim on the bottom of this for a little more feminine touch.
This is beautiful, and you're right, this off the shoulder is super hot right now. So this makes complete sense. And I love that you said like romper or all the way to a dress. This could have gone any which way, but this is very beautiful and very, we could throw it on, we could class it up, maybe go for an evening, we could wear this during the day. Love, like you said, the little fine lace at the bottom, which really gave it that extra touch. Thank you so much. Let's see the next model.
This is Jessie, and Jessie has blinged this this dress up with her necklace because it is very, very plain. And it's the example of the white dress project. My second year students, every single one of them had to make that exact white dress.
Okay.
And then they get to deconstruct it. And some of them are still in process, but a lot of them have lost the sleeves, some are crop tops, some have done a fitted skirt, but they've been dyed, tie-dyed. They have done a lot of different creative things to it, but yet they first had to create the well-constructed dress.
Wow, and then like you say, throw a little bit of bling on with it,
Right.
something to kind of make it their own, make it
Right.
pop. This is great, and will we be able to see the different variations of the white?
Actually, we don't have any with us today, but at the show Thursday night,
the show.
you will never know that some of them, that's the reason we keep one dress white.
Yes.
Because you'll never know what they really look like.
Well, I'm glad that we get to see this now, so when people
Right.
come to the show, they'll be able to see
Exactly.
the differences. Thank you so much. Now we're going completely opposite.
Totally
with this next
different.
look.
This is Rachel, and this is Andrea Rodriguez, Recycle Redesign.
Yeah.
And the top actually is egg cartons.
Oh my goodness, it is.
She cut the egg cartons, created, cut all the little petals and then sprayed them. And then of course, tissue paper for the skirt.
Oh my goodness.
Actually the top of this was the top of a different formal dress. And she put the exposed zipper in the back and changed. First she had to change the garment and then added the egg cartons, but it's pretty amazing.
This is very amazing, and this was underneath that type that you were saying, that recycled
Right,
design.
and this is a second year project.
This
So-
is gorgeous. Well, let's try the next model. Thank you so much.
This is Allison, and this is a little swing evening dress by Leslie Gonzalez. And, just a fun, different, bold print, but then with the satin trim and the bow in the back gives it a little bit of femininity to it. So not your in-your-face
Yeah.
evening wear, but just a little more refined and casual.
I would totally wear this.
Yeah.
I think this is absolutely beautiful. Let's come to our next model. I know we have two left.
Yeah, this is Lizbeth, and this is from Carolina Campos. This is part of her evening wear for her collection. So just
This is very in.
yes. Well, crop tops, the open back, the different straps and
Yeah.
everything, but yet the pants are getting wider, more of a palazzo.
Yeah. This is
So-
beautiful. I don't have the body to rock this, but I love this look. Let's go to our very last model.
And this is the one I was talking about. This is Celeste, and this is a garment from Jesus Lucero, and he is totally into distressed. And so when we found this fabric, it would just kind of screamed his name
Yeah.
because of the distressing on it. But then he took it a very ladylike top with the bling trim, the exposed zipper.
Oh, the exposed zipper also was something very
Yes.
hot right now.
Yeah.
I've just actually purchased something with that zipper, so I'm glad to know I'm in the know. I'm in the fashion loop.
You are
Thank
right there.
So much. Well, I'm going to remind everybody, of course, when they can see all of these looks,
Right.
plus some at the event. But ladies, thank you so much for showing all these gorgeous looks. You guys, the Fusion Fashion Show is this Thursday at the Flowing Wells High School Auditorium. Doors open at 5:30 with the show starting at 6. Tickets are available for $5 at the school bookstore or right there at the door. Call 696-8044 for more information.